Melissa. How are you? Hey, Carol. Hello, team. Hey, Marianne. Marlene. If I had glasses on, I'd be deadly. Hey, Diane. Remember, thumbs up before you say hi. I never understand the thumbs up, but I'm having some chamomile. Hey, Ellie. My buttermilk, yes. I make my own buttermilk. I make my own dressing. I make it all. Don't ask me why, but I do. I have double fisted tonight. Oh, I do have the stuff about the meeting. I don't know if we'll talk about it tonight or tomorrow. I don't know. I usually talk about it on Saturday, so I kind of feel weird talking about it tonight. Hey, Judith. I'm having some vanilla honey chamomile. It's very soothing when you don't feel well. And I do feel better. I don't feel any worse, but I do believe it's allergies, and it just sucks. But yeah, have y'all gotten onto Zoom yet? I got my Zoom last night, in case you guys weren't here. I Zoomed. It was a little bit creepy, but I Zoomed. The funny thing with Zoom is people didn't realize you could pick up your television. You could pick up yelling at your kids. You could pick up moving your device. So all I kept hearing was like rustling and yelling and TV. So it was a little bit crazy. Oh, Kelly, how was it, Kelly? Yeah, you have to. I have to give them some slack because they weren't ready for this, so I kind of have to cut them some slack. They're supposed to, from what I understand, be able to mute them themselves, but I don't, not sure if they could or if it worked. You could unmute yourself too. She sat in her PJs. Oh, Ellie sat her PJs at the meeting. It is, and when I think back to the first time I did a live, you're ill prepared for just how fast it is. Sometimes, when I have a big room, it flows, and I'm trying to, read and keep a conversation, but keep my eye here. So it's like I said, it's not easy. So, oh, the pointed plate has arrived. So, I hope it will get better, but it's weird when you see the people, and I was very self-conscious of seeing my face. So I was kind of trying to be happy, and there's people like this. That made me laugh. I couldn't look at them. I was going to laugh. Yeah, I don't know what they kept saying, you need to mute people, and she said I did. Well, she couldn't have if we're hearing this one yell at the kids and someone's television. It was loud. You can't be in a room where there's a television. Yes, you have an option. You don't have to be seen, but the faces were hilarious. Just like. All right, Kelly said it was okay, not really meeting topic, hard to hear. I'm going to attend another one. Like I can, you can attend as many as you want, And the funny part is they tell us not to give out the code because anybody can go. Like people that aren't WW, like if you do eye track bites, you're not supposed to give out the code. I'm not giving it out, but guys can. Oh, I was heard too, Ellie. I'm like, yep. Because she'll ask a question and it's like dead silence. And then some people will type their response. I think people were afraid to talk. I thought it'd be fun to do a tea with D on Zoom. You could see everybody. I think that would be fun. We should do that one night. I'm going to see. I'll look into it and see if it'd be fun to see all you guys. And this way, Ellie, you don't have to type. She's a little slow on the draw. I was already put in Connect jail, so you know I can't say anything. Can you imagine? I just got out of Connect jail, so I can't go back in. It would be fun. Just like, of course, always I see people like this. Tea with these boring tonight. Hey, Edie! But I have hopes it'll get better. I'm not sure, but I have hopes. You talk much faster than you type. Hey, Christina! Here I am, live and in person. I know, I'm sorry if I do boring topics. I was told on a YouTube comment that I'm very boring. And I'm like, well, I'm not that boring. You keep watching it. So yeah, I'm sorry if I'm boring. You know, keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Oh, I hear you, Melissa. It is. It's going to be interesting to see. I want to check out like because it gives the leader's name, each one. So I want to check out and see which one I like best. My leader is supposed to be doing it, but she hasn't been trained yet, so I'm not sure when she will do it. So I'm going to check out a couple of them. Yeah, Jen, you'll implode. Yeah, you'll implode. But you know, I would check it out. Check one that might not be heavily attended. Not sure what that. Maybe a late one. Maybe people do the early ones. I'm not sure. Ah, the old trolls. Wouldn't be YouTube without a troll. There should be one popping in tonight because usually when I'm live, there's always a troll that pops in. Oh, Edie, aren't they good? It's just something, you know, I can say jazz up a hard-boiled egg a little bit, you know, a little different, you know. Hey, Kim Bedgood. He ain't alive without Kim Bedgood being here. Oh, Diane enjoyed Zoom. See, I wish if it was my leader, I'd probably know half the people in the room, but our leader wasn't there. Fat Dog. Ooh, Kelly. I don't know him at all. Well, you know, I've been called many things, but never boring. Thank you, Melissa. Oh my God, Ellie, I had it again today. Add a tablespoon of PB2 in my French toast in a mug. Yeah, it was very nice. And I did the Choc Zero sugar-free chocolate syrup, just a tablespoon. It was really good. Yeah, I wonder if we can find oh, Fat Dag, or is it Fat Dog? It's Fat Dag. He's big on Connect. I have to look him up. It was. It was yummy. And when you're sitting there talking like 3 or 4 points, yeah. Ah, Mimi is just got on. Her first Zoom is tomorrow. Hey, Jeannie. Oh, I'll have to check. Dag. Okay, I'll have to check him out. Dag. Mr. Dag. I know. Well, according to a few online sources, who shall remain nameless, they're supposed to roll this out next year where you could have the option of buying a membership that includes your app and these online meetings. So it's rolled out a little bit earlier than they had wanted. Wise Wingman, his Facebook group. Huh, interesting. Oh, I've never heard of him. His name is Daggett. Hmm. I did not do the purple plan, Jeannie. The purple plan makes me a little nervous. Yeah. Less points and too many 0 point foods. Because I usually eat those foods, but I count them. And I know I could, like the pasta. When I sit there and I put that chickpea pasta on my plate, which is on my plan is 6 points. And if you're telling me it's 0 points, oh yeah, I would have had double. Because I was like looking for more. So that's, yeah, I have enough freedom on this one that at least I'm not ready yet. Maybe down the line, who knows? But as of right now, yeah, I'm not ready for that. Kelly said it saved her for our drone meeting. I hadn't done my lifetime weigh-in this month. You get a pass. Kim is starting to feel a little stressed over the West and the bank robbery drive-through, and I almost went through Burger King drive-through, but I take myself. Oh, Kim, let me tell you something. You're not alone. I'm true blue. Kelly went off the rails, Kim, yesterday. Mimi did purple for the first time this week, not getting a weigh in, but felt good, a little like I was cheating. I can understand that. I mean, I don't know. I need a little, like, I need some structure. Yeah, I'm a chronic overeater. So, like I said, if you don't know, I'm 53. I've been heavy for 40 of those 53 years when I hit puberty. Maybe even less than that. I was probably like 10, 11. So, figure 50, yeah, 40 plus years. Yeah, no, I just don't, I am not ready for that. Not totally ruled out for the future, but not anytime soon. Yes, Kim. Let's raise our glasses to Kim Bedgood. Staying strong. Yep. I am. Depends on what it is. I am a sweet and salty girl. Like chocolate for pretzels. Do me in. Nuts. Do me in. I have these sitting here. Why they're in here, I don't know, but a lot of you know what these are. The almonds. The smokehouse almonds from Trader Joe's. I've had these sitting here for about a month. I'm mighty proud that I haven't opened them yet. But, yeah. Oh, Fat Dag has a wonderful website. Very inspirational. A true cheerleader. Oh, I'll have to check. I've never even heard of him. I will definitely have to check him out. Mimi, I did well saying with my points. I even had leftover points each day. I had to be mindful of the carb points. Chips do me in. Yeah, those two. Luckily, I have, crunchy and salty and chocolate. Do you ever have a chocolate covered potato chip? Yeah. Luckily, I don't have too many crazy things around. Because though I do have some crimpets. Luckily, they're mostly jelly. And I don't like the jelly ones. The butterscotch, yeah, I could eat them. Yeah. So I try not. Yeah, Joan said that. I think you're just kidding. But they are, if you've never had these, if you've never had the Trader Joe's mesquite almonds, 5 points for a quarter cup. Yes, Joan, this is a G-rated show. Take your trash talk, zip it. It's good, though. They're good. This tastes pretty good, too. Yes, it's chamomile. And a lot of people don't like chamomile. I love chamomile. And this honey vanilla is the bomb. The bomb. Yeah, I have to, I really should make a menu for next week because not knowing what next week's going to bring and knowing what I have in might be easier if I planned my meals. And I say this every freaking week. And every freaking week I don't do it. So since I don't have any plans to go to my meeting tomorrow because it's online, I will probably try to make a menu plan. So wish me luck. I know. Remember, like my leader says, planning is the key to success. You plan the... I can't remember what she says. Remember what she says? I will be in YouTube jail. It's kind of like Connect jail. Oh, your menu is uploading. I know what I have in, so that's why it'd be better off if I plan this way. It's more structured. Because you don't want to just eat all your supplies. Because that's what'll happen. Having everybody home. Oh, thrills. Oh, thrills. Yes. But I will go over, I have the meeting topic, but I usually do it on Saturdays. I'm not going to do it till tomorrow. So here it is. Sneak peek. And I will share the recipe because I think it's ridiculous. Corned beef and cabbage. Like, who's making this week? I've already made it. Just saying. Ah, Ellie's back to journaling. That's it. Fail to plan, plan to fail. That's it. Yep. And I obviously plan to fail because I don't plan. But I am going to try it. I should videotape myself planning, but the problem is that would take too long. And I'm so boring, it'll be way too long and boring. So I can't really do that. Oh, I advertised the live here. That's what happened. I advertised, if you're not doing anything, come to a live interactive weight loss chat. And here's my channel link. Well, they don't like you putting links because I have because you make like 20 cents here on YouTube, and I have ambassador links in my description box for like Built Bars and Davidson's tea and stuff. So that's like you're like selling, so they don't advertise that. Of course, had they let me know, I wouldn't have put a link. But if you don't know, you don't know. So now I can say, come on YouTube. My channel is called Dish with D. I just can't put a link to it. And I haven't done it yet. I mean, I have, but not a lot. Yeah. So they threw me out for a month of Connect Jail. Yep. You've been denied access. Well, it was a couple weeks ago. It was like in February. And I was irate because nobody would explain. So I kept sending emails, and finally, my last one was not very nice. I said, is that because I'm a lifetime member and you're not getting a dime from me, that you don't want to like give me the time of day? Well, that set them off. And she called me on the phone and was very apologetic and went over the rules and explained to me. And I said, well, now that you've let me know, I totally understand. But if nobody tells me, how am I supposed to make it better? So I promised, like a good girl, not to post my link. Like she said, I said, what if somebody asks me? She says, even if they ask you, you can't put it. All you have to do is just write, find me on YouTube. My channel is called Dish with D. So that's what I do. We made nice, and she reinstated my Connect account. Connect I find that you can't find things. Like if you saw something once, good luck finding it again because it's hard. Yeah, I agree with both you, Ellie and Kelly. Oh, you guys rhyme. I agree with Ellie and Kelly. I do. It's and the squeaky wheel. And I was irate because, don't just ban me and then not tell me, because I've done it before and I was told I could do it. I had a talk with somebody a while back and he said, just don't post more than, two in two groups. And that's what I did. I do follow the rules. Sometimes. Yeah, a lot of people know. Now we're only on Connect to get to this Zoom because we need to get our numbers. So Connect's really busy right now. Tech call. Yeah, I have this out. I started not feeling well on Wednesday. Woke up with a scratchy throat. Sinuses. I mean, now I'm on Connect with the people that are in my meeting because we now they have each little designated area. I had to explain how to get on there because it's not easy to find. I do actually. I think you laugh, Ellie Hauser. I'm not feeling well. I do think it's allergies though because my nose is running like a faucet and my eyes are itchy. I've been sneezing, so I do think it's allergies. Hey, Lens. yeah, so I'm glad you guys, that's why we're here. That's my straw right in the middle of my film, in my picture. You see a lot of videos that I have a lot of things in the way. I am not Cecil B. the dish with D, I always say. Yes, the weather, my daffodils have bloomed. We have a toad has come out of hiding. He's in my pond. So, hey, Karen. Better late than never. Better late than never. And somebody goes, "You're live every day." I went, "I know. It's crazy." I'm like, because I'm home and it gives me something to do and something to look forward to. And we get to chat. And, like you guys are stuck in, I'm stuck in, sometimes. And since this Zoom is like, ugh, yeah, Zoom is like a big, they weren't ready. They weren't ready. Like I said, this isn't the easiest platform. So I do cut them some slack. And I don't cut many people slack. So. You need pictures. Pictures of... Aw, the dog sneezed. Ah, Jeannie, I look forward to seeing you guys. Melissa's, where are you working at, Melissa? But you're still working. A lot of places are letting people work from home, which is, I think, is pretty nice. But the only problem with that is people who are home and not working will probably be paid. So those poor souls are working from home and having to be, Oh. I put a picture, did I put a picture of the toad in one of my videos? We have baby bunnies that came out, just hatched out of under the greenhouse. Okay, the libraries are still open? Wow. I called him, I wasn't sure whether he was a frog or a toad. I'm really still not quite sure. We think somebody said he's a toad, so we called him Theodore, Teddy Toad. Yeah, aren't they cute? They're so cute. They're driving the dog bonkers. He just paces. Oh, Christina. That makes me sad. Yeah, that's what I thought. Our libraries were closed. Oh, okay. You're doing curbside service. Gotcha. Yes, they were. I mean, he's been pacing around that house for at least 2, 3 weeks now. I had to put something so he would stop digging. And they just appeared yesterday. Was the first day I saw them. So they just popped out. They're so cute. Oh my. And they're dumb. And they're going to come through the fence and he's just going to get them. I just know it's going to happen. He's relentless. Wow, my job's, and she's taking calls for prescription insurance as well. That's busy. Yeah, we're doing like I just update the schools, our homework board and emails and stuff. There's not much I can do, but hey, I'd be happy to do that. You want to pay me to sit there and send a few things out? I'll do that. I'm not proud, but I think everybody. I don't know if you're allowed not to be paid because of this pandemic. Not sure though. You didn't hear me say that because I don't know. They are cute. Oh, I'm telling you, they look. I mean, I just want to go and cuddle one, but he's probably disease infested. The dog, when they come out, all he does is whine and has that high pitched bark. Of course, this really has nothing to do with Weight Watchers. People are like, I'm not staying in that meeting. That's worse than Zoom. She's talking about rabbits. Yes, let's talk about Weight Watchers. Let's stay on topic. Oh, the $1,000. Yes. You're supposed to get several checks that Mr. Trump announced. So we'll see. I'm super excited about that. Oh, I hear you, Kelly. I mean, a lot of people who work in the restaurant industry. Robbie, he says he's off and not being paid. Oh, Christina's got the wash done, the yard work done. I know, I'm getting boring. Now she's making pizza. I love pizza. I wonder if I want to have pizza this weekend. Because I have pizza to be made, so. Okay, you're in the restaurant. Yeah. Some are doing takeout, like where my son is. They're doing this drive-through. He works at Chick-fil-A. I know you were teasing. You were fast typing that, weren't you? Man, she's snap with that. Yeah, it's like somebody's been posting. There's these vegetable co-ops that are, you can go do like these curbside pickups, which is kind of nice. Burgers. Oh, hubby's having a cheese pizza. He can't have meat. It is still Lent. We still have to abstain. Some dioceses, there's a couple bishops out there that said you could have meat. I like pizza. I love pizza. And I'm a weirdo. I like pizza without cheese. I grew up on tomato pie, so that's... I know. Oh, I hear you, Christina. I'm not saying ours is, but some people's is. Some people's. I love tomato pie. I grew up, in an Italian neighborhood, and we always had the bread bakeries, and they always had homemade tomato pie. So I grew up without cheese on my pizza. I mean, I'll eat it, but if you give me the choice, pizza with cheese and pizza without cheese, yeah, I'll take pizza without cheese. Yes, it's a sweet sauce, and sometimes if you shake Parma on there, a little Parmesan cheese on there, it's so good. And sometimes you get it when the crust is real crispy. Yeah, here I am talking about food, and I'm hungry. I get weighed tomorrow for the first time at home. I told my husband it's his job to weigh me. Yes, he's going to be the one that weighs me because I figure if I have him to deal with, maybe I'll be a better person on task. A recipe? Not really. I mean, I just are you talking to me, Melissa? Because I'm not sure. I just use regular, pizza dough. I am the person that prefers the yeast pizza dough when I make pizza. I mean, I just find that, I mean, the two ingredient dough is really good, don't get me wrong, and it's filling, but it doesn't, I'm used to that pizza, that chewy, pulley consistency of pizza. So I like to do mine with, if we're going to have pizza, I like to just do it with the yeast dough. I'm weighing it naked. Yes, I'm taking full advantage of being home, and I'm weighing naked. I mean, I practically go naked to the center anyway. So yeah, I'm going commando. Yep. And I'm going to have him snap a picture of my weight. Because usually, so my book, when I do my thing, I always do my reveal, and I thought I feel weird not having a reveal. Not that it's going to be anything good. It's not. But I'm going to have him snap a picture of my weight. So I am. If nothing else, I am honest. Boring, but honest. Oh, we never have tomato pie? Well, I think because I grew up in an Italian neighborhood, it's a big Italian thing, so I'm not too shocked. But they call it tomato pie. It's just sauce, and sometimes it's like a marinara, where it's like a little chunky tomato sauce. Depends on who does your tomato pie. Sometimes it's thinner. Two places would do it differently. I prefer the chunky personally, but they do have a thin one. It just absorbs. It's almost like a focaccia. You know what a focaccia is? Like a nice. They have like some have thick ones with the sauce, and some have a real. I prefer the thin with the tomatoes, chunky tomato sauce. All right, Mimi, I'm having my hubby weigh me too, but not telling me the number because I feel like if I have a good week, yeah. Oh, I hear you on that one. That's why I don't get weighed during the week anymore because when I would get weighed in the middle of the week just to check in, and if it was good, I'd have a treat that day. I mean, like, I've been shooting myself in the foot. So I stopped doing that. I said, this way, I don't know what I weigh, so I can't have a little treat. And it's like, you can sit there and tell yourself all you want, oh, you can't do that, but you're not going to do it anyway. It's just, that food goes in your mouth before you can think. At least in my case, it does. Oh, I'm doing Nikki. Why not? I know, I'm boring. Swinging her jammies. Hey, Melissa's from Kentucky. We have pizza. For pizza, that's a good question. Because we always would buy it from, like I said, we grew up with bakeries on the corner, like these big brick ovens. And so I don't really think she ever made pizza. I mean, I make it. Since I moved here, there's no bakeries on these corners. But I don't think she ever made pizza dough. She would always buy, do you remember the frozen bread dough, Riches? And they would come like 5 loaves in the container. She would use that to make stromboli. That was how she always made her stromboli. But no, she never made pizza. Diane went in her nightgown. I could get weight in my nightgown. This nightgown that I weighed, I got it. It was a Kathy Ireland. When Kathy Ireland did a line for Kmart, it's short sleeves. It's gray and it has these pretty flowers on it. It was a large. When I bought the thing, I thought it would fit because I was a large when I bought it. It was always tight, like really skin tight. And I was depressed because I love this nightgown. Well, I was just thinking the other day as I wear it, it is now too big for me. But it's the perfect length. It goes right to the floor. I just loved it, and I still love it. And it's probably about 15 or 18 years old. I just love it. Yes. Is this still around, Mimi? I've never looked for it. That was her go-to bread dough for the stromboli, for the zeppoli, for probably, she's probably made pizza with it. Like, I just can't remember, but I'm sure she did. But that was her stromboli. That's how she let it fall. It was beautiful, and it made the best stromboli. Oh, I love the heels of the bread. In fact, I grabbed one the other night. We were having the cabbage soup. So good. And I had it end, and it was the rosemary bread we got at the thing. Oh, it was so good. I don't know about you guys, but bread is my kryptonite. That's one thing I know. I can never go keto. I can never give up bread. I have bread like twice a day, maybe three. It depends. I mean, not a lot, but one time slice for breakfast. Might have like a tortilla wrap for lunch, and dinner I might have a little piece of. But it's yeah, I love bread. I know, and homemade bread. And homemade bread is so easy to make. It just it just is. If you have a stone, it comes out even better on a stone. Just that gets that nice crust. I bought it's called a baguette pan. I bought it about 8, 9, 10 years ago. It's it's a pan that looks like a W, and it has perforations. And you put the long when you get the bread, you separate it, roll it. And I'm telling you, bread is like the easiest thing in the world to make. And you just plop it in the thing, and it got crusty and brown, and was just stunning. I haven't got that out in ages. I need to making some. Might have to make some bread with the way things are going. But and I had and I was the one, like, my kids, are big eaters. I have 3 boys, and they are big, huge eaters. So in order to fill their stomachs up, I started making my own beer bread. Now, Tastefully Simple makes one, but it's like $9 to buy this box. And I say to myself, $9 is an awful lot of money for flour. So I Googled a recipe, had to make her own beer bread, and it was something simple. It was flour, sugar, and salt. I think that's all it was in it. Maybe something else. It wasn't much. And your own bottle of beer. So I sat there. I'm like, why would I spend $9 when I can make it myself? And I made this one. It's so good, and it would just fill them up. Because my husband's my husband's ex-husband's for my husband's ex-husband for Christmas one year bought me the bread machine. I made him take it back. Oh, I have my mother's bread machine. Do a cook with me on bread. I should. I should do the baguette since I have the stinking pan. But I hate to do those because I don't want people to go out and buy a stinking pan. But I remember getting the pan. It wasn't expensive. I think it was like $13 at one of the kitchen outlets. I'm telling you, the bread. The hardest thing about making bread is letting it rise, because once that yeast takes over, you're done. And I love putting like olives in bread, and you have to put rosemary. Oh my God, you have to. And if you don't make bread, like, put it on your bagel dough, your 2-ingredient dough bagels. The smell of that toasting rosemary is just insane. Oh, your ex. Okay, sorry. I thought you said your husband's ex. I was confused. Your husband's ex-husband. That confused me. Not in this day and age should it confuse you, because your husband could have an ex-husband. I mean, it's perfectly legit to do that. Good night, plate. You know, a lot of times you don't have to roll out dough. I mean, you can, but I do a lot of my kneading in the bowl. If you don't have like space or anything. And what I learned watching Laura Vitale from Laura in the Kitchen, which I never knew, but when you put your dough in your KitchenAid with the dough hook and let it go, that's considered kneading. I never knew that. I just thought it was the way it was getting the bread together, but when it uses the dough hook is kneading the bread. And I made my mother's recipe, which I could make because now we're at Easter time. I should make her Easter bread. I don't think it's very bad in points. Oh, that would be a good cook with me, since I'm doing my Italian heritage series. Oh, it is interesting. I'm like, wow. But yeah, she make her Easter bread. Oh, that's amazeballs. Let me tell you. Point friendly, I don't. There's sugar in it. Now, could I put monk fruit? I may have to. That's what I can do tomorrow. I could work on that. Yes, yes, we will do that. Because I remember I didn't need that. I let it knead in the KitchenAid. That's where I remember doing it, and it made a beautiful. I mean, it's just, and you have to cover it with the sprinkles, because you just do. It looks festive. I have to get some spring sprinkles. I don't have any spring sprinkles because it looks pretty with the pink and the purple and the yellow and the white. That is multitasking. Can I handle it? Does it make me less boring? Like I care. Does this face care? She doesn't. And if any of you guys know anybody that would like to come to Tea with D, please feel free to invite them. The more the merrier, I always say. Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. We ought to make a pact that we're gonna menu plan this weekend. Easter bread is nothing more than a sweet bread, something you would have for breakfast. My mom used to. You can make it. You could braid it and put the colored eggs in, which I just made loaves. That was to me too complicated to braid it. Or she would also do individuals, and then her touch was she would put a glaze on it, like the milk and the powdered sugar and the glaze it. So it even made it a little bit sweeter. And I can do that. I have some. Well, egg wash is when you bake it, but when you glaze it, you need like the milk and the powdered sugar, and then it gets like an icing. Oh, it's so good. Aw, thanks, Sia. I'm not boring, contrary to popular opinion. Oh, it's like we would have it for breakfast. Cut a slice and you put a little bit of back then it was butter, but now you can do light butter. You could do spray butter. You could put sugar-free jam on there, would be really good. I mean, you have it with your egg. It's a sweet bread. It's really, really, really good. So yeah, I could maybe work on that. I could try. It's hard to. I'll tell you the truth. Having a house full of men is hard for me to get anything done in here. Like, they're always on my butt. They're just crazy. Like, there's nothing for anybody to do. So it's hard for me to do videos with them around. The others. Oh, I know. I'm glad. You know what? Haters are going to hate. And there's always going to be somebody out there that just doesn't like what you do. Or does, there's always somebody out there just to bring you down. And I know, it took me a while to get a thick skin because I would take it all personally. But I realized, you know what? I can only do what I can do. And the people who want to enjoy it can enjoy it. And if there's that choose not to, then they choose not to. You know? Try having girls. Yeah, I have all boys, so I have no idea what that's like. I know. They're like underfoot. And I have older kids. Like the baby's 20, 20, 21, and 26. I mean, it drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. So anytime it's like, and it's always what's for breakfast, what's for lunch, what's for dinner. I'm like, didn't we just eat? It's like all they want to do is eat. And it's not because I don't mind them eating because it doesn't really affect me. But when you're here around it, then you want to eat with them. You want to join in, and that's the other thing I think a lot of us are struggling with. All this people being around, they want to eat. Oh, what do I have here? I thought I showed you guys. This is my new obsession. Is the Trader Joe's buttermilk protein pancakes. If you go to Trader Joe's, this is a must buy. It is so much cheaper than Kodiak cakes and Birch Benders. And I think it tastes better. Personally, I do. And I use a third a cup of this, and I mix it with a third a cup of unsweetened almond milk or cashew milk and an egg. Doesn't call for that. I choose to do that to bulk it up because I'm on the blue plan. And you get so many more pancakes, and you can make about 3 or 4 little mini waffles. You can make 12 little mini pancake. I put them in my mini muffin pan. You get 12 out of that. That's a lot for breakfast. Put a piece of sausage with it, a little cup of syrup, and you dip the town. So it's like my new favorite. I've got 2 boxes when I was there because I think it's like 3 something a box. Now, Kodiak's is like 5 something a box. So it's definitely it is a lot. I'm telling you, if you've watched my see my Instagram, you'll see my pancake plates, my mini muffins, my waffles. I made a waffle sandwich for the other day, and I had an extra waffle. So it was like having a triple. I should have put it in the sandwich, making a triple decker, but I wasn't sure I was going to eat it. I should send them all to their room. Thank God I have 3 floors, because if I only had 2 floors, we'd probably be killing each other. Yes, I think they taste better. To be honest, I do. I do. And it's cheaper. So I'm all for. You can make donuts. Like, do you ever see people make the donuts with the pancake mix? I've yet to do that. I keep saying I'm going to, and I don't. But it's in the works. Same with my bread. Yeah, you can remind me about the bread if I don't come through. You'd be like, hey, Dee, where's that bread recipe you promised us? Oh, yeah. I like how they do that. They put the 3 packages in the big box. You don't have to open it completely, which I thought was a good deal. Yes, they are awesome. And did you get the monk fruit, the Lakanto monk fruit sweetener at Costco? That's a good deal too. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, I didn't know Trader Joe's had that. And I mean, I think I knew the last time I went, but I had so much Kodiak, I wasn't buying it. This time I went, no, I bought it the last time I went, and I finally opened it right before I went, and I liked it, so I bought 2 boxes when I was there, because they don't have it near me. Oh, that stinks. Oh, Marshalls, okay. I like Marshalls. You get some good deals at Marshalls. I also get the monk fruit at Home Goods. Home Goods has a good selection. I just ordered from the Lakanto website. They were having a sale, so I picked up the trifecta, which is the powder, the brown, or the golden, and the regular. And I also picked up little packets. They look like sweetener packets of the golden. I don't know why I picked that up, but I thought it looked interesting. That's what happens when it was late at night. Yeah. And you're preparing for a pandemic. You shop for sugar. Exactly. Why not? Because to put in my, like, I love putting the brown in my overnight oats, in my French toast in a mug. That little extra sweetness. goes a long way. Oh, I don't have to get up for my meeting tomorrow. My meeting is usually I have to get up at 6:45, but I don't have to get up to 6:45 tomorrow. I could sleep in. I'm a little excited about that. I will lie. I'm a little excited about that. I will get up and then I will weigh in. Nikki. Well, I might have something on, we'll see. If I weigh Nikki, he might have other ideas. You don't have a Costco or Trader Joe's. Oh, your Walmart sells monk fruit? Mine doesn't. That's awesome. Skinny apple dessert sounds delightful. I just use Hungry Girls French toast in a mug. It's 2 eggs scrambled. I put 2 tablespoons of the unsweetened almond milk, or I have cashew milk right now. A splash of very good vanilla. I put a little monk fruit, like a tablespoon, salt, and cinnamon if you want cinnamon. And I whisk that all up. And then I do 2 slices of 647 bread that I dice up. Put it in there, get it all nice and combined. Put them in the, well, make sure you spray your mug. And then put the mug in the microwave for 1 minute. Take it out, mix it up again, put it back in for another minute, and then it's done. It's very easy. And it's 2 points. You only have to count the bread if you're on the blue plan. It's very, very good. And I put a tablespoon of PP2. Was a point, but heck, it was well worth it. And then I put a tablespoon of Choc Zero sugar-free chocolate syrup. That was a point too, but well worth it. And I put 12 Lily's chocolate chips. Well worth it. They were 0. Yes, it would. Absolutely, Ellie, it would work. It would work with any milk. You could even use 1%. And here's the thing. If I have 1%, that's all I have, I put it in there and I don't count it. Yeah, I cheat a little bit on things like that. Like my vinegars and stuff. I don't count them. I'm not eating, a half a cup. A tablespoon here or there to me is just, and that's how I've always done my plan because that's me. And I know I'm going to always eat them. I have to grab my tissue. Yes, I put it in my bra. I have no pockets. I do what my aunt always did. She would stick it right in her bra. So yeah, just put my tissue out of my bra. Oh yeah, you don't have to use almond milk. Did you ever try cashew milk? Cashew to me tastes like peanuts, which it isn't, but it tastes like peanuts. Maybe it is. Well, I could do it in my sleeve, but my sleeves are too loose and it'd fall out, so I've been putting it up here. But yeah, you can use any milk that you have. I've even used Premier Protein. Had that open, pour that in there. That's awesome. I've jumped on the Premier Protein bandwagon. I love making my oats with it. Night, Mimi. Okay, yeah. The cashew is very creamy, and it's the same points as the almond. I think it's half a cup is 0, 3/4 of a cup is a point. That's where it starts. A whole cup is a point too. I like it. I mean, but that's me, and I think it tastes more nuttier. I don't think almond milk to me tastes like almonds. I think it just tastes like flat milk. So I've made like mac and cheese with it. I put it in my mashed potatoes. Yeah, I don't tell them a lot. I just do, and then they figure it out later. All right, good night, Kelly. I'm going to watch a movie soon, too. Thanks for joining. But nobody knows. Sometimes I think if you know it's there, then you can tell. But if you don't know it's there, it's not, I think it's a lot of it's mind over matter. Like my son doesn't like onions. If I don't tell him it's in there, he doesn't know. Could be, I mean, but that's me. That's how I work. I fool them a lot in here. I do. Do I have the other thing I was going to show you guys? Is it over here? No. I thought maybe they left it on the table. I have to show you. I think it's here. Let me just grab it because Ellie, I think you'd enjoy this. Let me see get it. All right, now we're going to get crazy. This is what my husband found, and I'm going to share it with you. It's called Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey. If nothing else, absolutely, Linz. Don't tell them. Don't use the vanilla, though. It has to be the plain. I do enjoy it. A lot of people bothers their stomach. And then again, I'm not drinking a whole container of it, but a little bit doesn't usually bother me, but oh my God. This is the best thing. And I don't like hard liquor at all. Not at all. But oh my God, peanut butter whiskey. It smells like peanut butter. And what my husband made, which I didn't like, but is he used this one. This is raspberry. So he made a peanut butter and jelly shot for St. Patrick's Day. So we didn't because we were stuck home. Because our party was canceled. Awesome. That will get rid of my cold. I mean, I should have shot tonight, but I gotta get away tomorrow, so no extra. But you have to buy, and this is the brand. This one, Screwball, because we tasted another small bottle. This is the bomb. If nothing else from I'm so not boring. This should be my thumbnail. As I promote whiskey. But yes, it's amazeballs. I think it would make really good in like my bread pudding. Yeah. If you've never, do you ever put whiskey in your syrup? If you heat that, something, when I would make French toast for the kids or pancakes, I'd heat the syrup when it was a holiday, not only a holiday, and put some pecans in it. I'd always put a shot of whiskey in my sweet potato. Well, this would not go good in sweet potatoes, but I throw a shot of whiskey in my sweet potatoes, my mashed sweets. In my tea, I'm out of tea. Tomorrow for sure. Oh. Did you get it? I know. This proves I'm not boring. All right. This proves I am not boring. You got that right. What live you getting good information like this? I'm telling you, you'll thank me. You have to have that brand because that's the brand that's the. It's sweet. I actually drank it straight. It was good. I know. I need a bigger teacup. That's a whole other tea with D, isn't it? It's gonna be like, can you imagine if I start drinking on alive? Oh my God, that could be deadly. God knows what I'd say. Oh, people, eat your points. Don't worry about it. That's the thing I think about too. Like, I get stress eating, and we're still on plan, but it's scary out there. What if we get sick? Like, what if I get this? Like, I'd rather at least have enjoyed the last few days before I just spend 8 weeks in a hospital. I know, late. Tea with D after dark. Oh my God. That would be it. Tea with D after dark. We could meet like at midnight, and we could all have like drinks. We could all be drinking. We can go on the Zoom. That's what we have to do when we do the Zoom. We'll do Zoom with shots. Yeah, that'll go over. That's a whole new meeting. All right. We're gonna we'll have to play like some kind of drinking game. Oh my God. This is going way off topic now. D after dark. I like it. Yeah, D. Day After Dark. Give me the real lowdown on WW. Bottoms up. Oh, Lord. That is crazy. That would be fun, though. Probably censored. The trolls will really be coming in then. Oh, I mean, I was checking out my blocked troll list. I have about 20-some people on it. There's a lot of people I have blocked. Oh, a lot of them have vulgar names. When I was looking at them going, oh, Lord. I remember a few of them. I remember that one. I'll be in Facebook jail, YouTube jail, and Connect jail. Have you seen this girl? She's with a whiskey bottle. See I think I'm gonna have to do a thumbnail. I did all my vinegars. Oh, I should do on my husband's liquor haul. They call it mine. This is what I stock my cabinet with. You must. Every Weight Watcher must have a bottle of peanut butter. I wonder how many points this is. I mean, whiskey isn't it like 3 points a shot? It says it contains peanuts in the bottle. Look at that, it contains peanuts. So if you're allergic to peanuts, you can't have this. Wow, I thought it was all. This is made from real peanuts. And this is not cheap. I think this was like $30. He was having a fit buying it. 5 points. Great. Wow, that's a lot of points. Let me get out of here. Bottoms up. I can't tell you how good that is. And I don't like it. I don't like regular. That's amazeballs. If nothing else, you need to go out and get that. Oh my God. But that would be awesome in a syrup on top of, don't give it to the kitties, on top of your pancakes. Oh my God. Your chocolate pancakes with a peanut butter bourbon syrup. It will cure for whatever ails me. I left the tea bag in here. I have to drain my tea bag. Yeah. On that note, anybody have anything else? We're going to end this on a happy note. Yes, I will have a video up tomorrow, my regular video for my weigh-in. Hopefully I'll get a screenshot of the scale, and I'll go with a meeting topic, which, if you want to preview it, is about stocking your kitchen. So I will go over that tomorrow with the recipe, which stinks corned beef and cabbage. We've already been there, done that. But that'll be tomorrow's video, so I hope to be more exciting and less boring. I may say that when I start out. But I thank you for joining me tonight. We will probably be live again tomorrow night if you guys are not busy. Please join me, same bat time, same bat channel. I thank you for watching and subscribing. And like I said, if you know anybody that want to invite them to a meeting, please feel free to share my link. I'd appreciate it. Go finish the buttermilk recipe. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Good night, guys. Have a great night. Be safe. Stay in. Stay away from people. No South Beach for any of you people. Okay? Stay indoors.